Okay, so I have 3 skeins of this yarn. It's a really pretty like orange, a bit multicolored with a little bit of cream yarn that I got from my friend, and I have been waiting to use this yarn. I've been trying to get inspired. I couldn't think of what to make with this since usually I like find the pattern that I want to make first, and then I go ahead and decide the color to match with that. So it took me a while, but I finally decided I'm going to be making this matching hat that I'll put up on the screen here with these really pretty floral patterns. I think that would be really cute. And then also a matching top to go with it. Obviously they're not actually matching, but just matching in the sense that I'm using the same color yarn, and kind of imagining myself wearing these 2 pieces together. Yeah, and I think it would just be really cute for the spring season, so let's get started. It is, so I did 18 rows according to the pattern and like the measurements I did. And yeah, it looks pretty tiny like in terms of width, but I think it will stretch, so I am just going to go with it, because every time that I think it looks too small and then like I make it bigger and then I finish it and then try it on, it always ends up being too big, and then I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have like made it bigger. Yeah, so I'm just going to trust the measurements that I did and everything, and then hopefully it turns out okay. I also made this is like 61 stitches long, and so I made it like longer than the pattern because I didn't want it to be like, you know, like a cropped top, but I feel like I did make it a little bit too long because I totally forgot that this isn't the full length, and then we're gonna add like the ruffles at the end, but you know, but it's not the end of the world. Hopefully it might just end up being longer than I originally wanted. Once I try it on, maybe it won't be, because you know, sometimes when you try on things and then like it's like kind of like tight or what, like it's like more of like a fitted piece, like the length does like shorten a bit once you put it like actually on your body. So who knows, maybe it will turn out perfect, I don't know. Okay, so now I'm gonna start working on the back panel. I finished my 2 back panels and then basically stitched it all together, so you can see here. Okay, but I also have to mention, so for this front panel, I actually redid like half of the rows because I realized that when I was crocheting, my tension was like not consistent, and so like the length was like not even, and I noticed that afterwards and it was like really bothering me. I went and redid it because it was literally like the same number of stitches, but it was getting bigger and bigger as I went, and I don't know, like, and I feel like that's what also makes me feel like I'm still like a beginner at this, because of like my tension not being consistent. And also like, also really depends on the project. Like some projects I'm really good and everything's like neat and clean, and then sometimes stuff like this happens and I'm like, I don't know why. But I do think it happens when I use a more lightweight yarn with a slightly kind of like a bigger hook. Then yeah, I don't know. But anyway, now I'm gonna try this on because I have a feeling that it's going to be slightly too small. I'm not really sure, but let's see. Okay, here it is on. The fit is like not bad. Like at least it closes and goes all the way around to the back. Let me show you guys the back. Okay, but the thing is like this neckline and neck part is like really high on my neck. It's almost choking me, like it feels a bit uncomfortable, and I think that means like the width here is a little bit too small, which is why it like rides up like this when it should be kind of like a little bit more relaxed like down here. So I think I'm gonna have to take one of the back panels off and then add maybe like 2 more rows or something, and then come back and see if that's better before I start working on the ruffle part. Yeah. Okay, so I added 2 more rows. This is like a total of 22 rows, and I think it did make it a little bit better. It's slightly a little bit more loose around here, but it still comes like pretty high up on me for some reason. Even though in the pattern I feel like it should be like down here. Anyway, but I think it still looks fine. I think it looks cute. I don't know if you can even tell a huge difference, but now I will work on the ruffle portion of the top, which will be the last bit. So yeah. Okay guys, I finally finished the top. Here is the little ruffle details at the bottom, and yeah, I just have to weave in my ends, but let me quickly put this on and show you guys. Okay, here is the top on. I know it looks very weird with like my sweatshorts right now, but I will show you guys a better look later at the end of the video. Okay, and also I'm like really happy about the length, because remember I thought that I had made it too long and I made it longer than like what the pattern did, but like I predicted, once you put it on, like it does shorten it compared to like just measuring the yarn like against your body to see where it falls. So like I thought it was gonna come down to here, you know what I mean? Okay, and now I am gonna make this little matching hat to go with it, and I'll also be linking that tutorial in the description, and let's see how it goes. Just finished the top of the hat, and now I'm gonna start working on the sides, and then I measured it, and in the tutorial they say to make the hat about between 6 and 7 inches, and that's what I did. Mine's about at 6.5 right now after doing like 5 rounds or 5 rows, I don't know what you call it, in a circle around here. So yeah. Finally finished the hat, so I'm gonna go try both the hat and the top on and show you guys what it looks like together, because I did make these imagining wearing them together as like a matching set. So let's see. Okay, here's the final look with the top and the hat on. I think it's pretty cute. It's a little bit different from like the style that I'm used to in terms of like the hat. Like I've never worn or made a hat like this, but you know, just trying something new. I also really just wanted to try the jasmine stitch out because it's a stitch I've never done, and yeah. Also, I do have to say that this hat ended up being a little bit loose, like it moves around pretty easily, so I think I could have made it a little bit smaller. I did make it 6.5 inches in terms of the diameter, but I think 6 inches would have been perfect because I do have like kind of a smaller head. Okay, I also just quickly put on like this brown leather jacket because I am imagining like styling this for the spring and spring vibes. I think I would layer it with a jacket like this and wear it. Okay, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you guys think about this hat in the comments below, because I am still a little unsure on how to style it, or if I even like it on myself or not, because I usually don't even wear like beanies and stuff. So anyways, thank you guys for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.